Hello and welcome to this event today, kindly hosted by ODI. I should say that I'm not in fact Paul Wafer. I'm substituting for him. My name's Tim Conway. I'm in Paul's team within DFID. So we take the policy lead for DFID on social protection issues. So I'm very pleased today to be here to chair this session with Jenny Litvak from the Independent Evaluation Group, who will be presenting the IEG's evaluation of 10 years of the World Bank's support to social safety nets. And then later going to Laura in Washington, Laura Rawlings, who is currently, let me just make sure I get this right, the lead specialist for the World Bank's Human Development Network, coordinating impact evaluations of social sector programs and leading the strategy and results team for the social protection and labour anchor in the bank. I think, and then at the end of that, we will have some questions and answers, and Rachel Slater, who is the lead of ODI's social protection programme and research director of the Secure Livelihoods Research Consortium, will kick us off with some questions, and then we'll take some from the audience here and the audience online, I believe. I should just say that, well, there are three things I'm supposed to tell you. First of all is where the toilets are, then where the fire exit is, and then the fact that this is being streamed onto the internet, and it will be, I think, available as an archive afterwards. So if any of you represent institutions, then just think about what you say and who might see it afterwards. I think the women's toilets is out there. The gents' toilet is down the corridor and just around the corner on the left. And in case of a fire, then if we go out to the landing here where you all came up and take the stairs down 2 stories there, then that's the fire exit. I think, as I say, we'll have a presentation from Jenny and then maybe a few questions just for clarification, if there's anything that's not clear. But then I'd suggest we go on to the presentation from Laura, representing the bank's response and telling us a bit about the bank's forward-looking strategy. And then we can take sets of questions at that point and try and answer them in a slightly thematic way. Anything that I haven't covered yet? Okay. Laura, could I just check whether you can hear us in Washington?
I can hear you just fine, thank you.
That's great.
Hello to everyone.
Hi. Apparently, the way that this streams, it will pick up whatever the loudest sound is. So we'll try and observe a little bit of radio discipline. When we're presenting, maybe if you could put your button on mute. When you're presenting, we'll mute, and then when it's a question and answer, we'll just have to play it by ear. But I hope that sounds okay, Laura.
That sounds great.
Great. Okay, well, in that case, I'll hand over to Jenny. As I say, Jenny is the lead economist in the Independent Evaluation Group, IEG, at the World Bank. And she was the task team leader for this evaluation of the last decade of the bank's support to social safety nets. Jenny has served, she's joined the bank in 1992 and was the lead economist for human development in Latin America and Caribbean region. Before that, lead economist for Morocco, and before that, senior country economist for Vietnam. She's worked within the PREM, Poverty Reduction and Economic Management Unit, in the public sector governance bit on decentralisation. And in the research department, working on intergovernmental fiscal transfers, so again on that kind of theme. And I will hand over to her to tell us about the work that she led and the key findings and their implications for the bank's practice.